Can you tell me why you're here today?
Well, I'm here because I heard about this, and I think it's a wonderful, wonderful thing to be doing. If you watch the news, there's only one station that I can see that even reports the news, and I think the rest of them had better jump on the bandwagon and start reporting too.
Great. And how about you?
I'll tell you why I'm very, very distressed about what's going on in the media. Not only the TV, but the radio, the newspapers, magazines, and I think it's disgraceful that we think these people are journalists and they're not journalists, they're opinion writers. We need some journalists and we need some reporters who will tell us exactly what happened, when it happened, where it happened, and why it happened. Well, not the why, I guess. Just the facts, ma'am. And we don't have that, and it's really disgraceful. It upsets me a lot because I think that we're supposed to trust the people who are out there speaking to the public, and we can't trust them.
Okay, Gary, can you tell me why you're here today?
I'm here today to support this organization in a protest against the ABC network and CBS network, the NBC network, CNN, all the Fox 2, all the networks who are not doing fair and balanced reporting. And I think it's important that people realize that, you know, we've had several tea parties here in the last 6 months. And the first one we had 1,800 people there, and nobody even bothered to report it at ABC until after everybody left the demonstration. We've got the same kind of treatment in Washington, D.C. We have 1.8 million people there, and 1.8 million people didn't get any attention on ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN. Got some on Fox, but even that reporting was kind of sketchy. So I don't think people realize that the corporate media in America, it really is beholden to the government of the United States, and they do what they're told to do, and we don't have a free press anymore in this country. That's all I have to say.
Okay, can you tell me why you're here today? You drove pretty good distance, didn't you?
I drove from 04.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm here because I'm concerned about my country. I'm concerned about the direction it's heading in, and I want to make a difference. And the misconception is one man can't make a difference, but he can. He talks to somebody, they talk to somebody else, and I'm here for my country.
That's great.
I love it.
Can I see your sign? All right. Do you want to tell me why you're here today?
Well, we'd like our news people to tell the real news, all the story, not just half of it and what they want us to hear.
Okay. All right. You drove pretty far to get here today, didn't you?
From Old Fort, North Carolina.
Kathy Lack, what are you doing here today?
Well, I am here to support these good people who want to try to influence the media to tell us the truth and not slant the news. Quite frankly, I don't have much hope for the media. I think what we need to do is turn them off and let them dry up. I think that they're a bunch of communists and they're pretty much hopeless, but I'm here to support everybody because I agree with what everyone's saying, and I think that we've got a terrible problem. If you read the Communist Manifesto, one of the things that is a tenet of the Communist Manifesto is to take over the media, and it's been done, and it is working against us right now.
Why are you here today?
Yeah, the biased media is enough. The Russians are laughing up their sleeves at us, saying that Pravda and Chas were never as propagandist as we are.
Yeah. And what about you? Why are you here?
I'm the same, and I want to support my country, and I want people to know the whole truth and all of it.
Great, great. And sir, how about you? Why are you here?
Ditto, all the way.
Ditto all the way. Thank you.
Protest the extreme left-wing bias in all the mainstream media, ABC, CBS, NBC, CNN, and you know we're sick of it, and the citizens and patriots are going to decide to start boycotting their sponsors and the people that support them, that are trying to bring this country down. They've lost all objectivity, and it's all liberal left-wing bias that's pervading the media, especially ABC, and my sign pretty much says it all.
Hey, tell me why you're out here in the cold today.
Yes, because I want to stay free. And I don't feel like I'm going to be free for very much longer the way things are going. Nobody's reporting the news to me. I have to listen to Fox to hear it.
and that's not the right way to do. This country is in some serious trouble, and I think there needs to be more than just us out here. There needs to be a lot more people. We need to stand up for ourselves.
Yes, I'm here because the reporting on the March on Washington was so one-sided that the local news, ABC, the newspapers did very little uncovering the particular story, yet other groups go to Washington, D.C. that have much less representation, nowhere near 100,000, when we had over 1 million people there, and they get covered and full coverage all the time, yet when it comes to representing the true people that aren't being represented by unions and carrying signs made by unions and union coordinators, we do not get the representation in the news, the mainstream media. We've got to get our news and from the internet, from sources on the internet that are basically taking over the job of what our mainstream media should have been doing for the last 25 years. Because this is not something that just happened overnight. This is something that's been in the working. The mainstream media has been working towards the liberal organizations for 25 years or more, and it's just gotten worse now. And they can't stand the fact that the people in the country are finally waking up and realizing that the change wasn't what they were expecting to get.
Thank you. Here today.
I am here to protest the biased media that is trying to continually oppress the Tea Partiers.
Hey, look at us. Oh, yeah.
I got thumbs up a while ago.